Hello investors, this is Penny Stock Whispers here. Hope you're ready to have a really nice weekend. We got TDEY to take a look at here, doing a little bit of a recap. We did alert this a little bit earlier at 0.0014, and as you can see, we closed up on Friday, September 20th at 0.0026. That's plus 36.84% on the previous close of 0.0019. That is a significant gain for anyone who was able to get in when we first alerted it. But don't worry, I'm happy to tell you that we're going to be covering this one for quite a while. I think it has a lot more potential before it really starts to see any sort of resistance. So let's finish up looking at the overview. On Friday, we traded 68.83 million shares, and that was really good. That's still far above what we were trading before. You can see at the end of September here, we have significantly picked up in investor interest, and a lot of shares have been accumulated over this time. We are kind of breaking out of this Bollinger Band here. I really like it. We are almost to testing those all-time highs. I think we could really, possibly achieve those. This stock is really starting to remind me a lot of a previous one that we played. It was NTEK. NTEK. It was a really big runner. We alerted that one at 0006, and it ran all the way up to 14 cents. I think TDEY is going to be doing something quite similar here with this. The 14-day RSI is still just now crossing into the bullish region. I think this is a fantastic area to be. Really strongly pointed up here. We are at 71.16. Not too high to be concerned with, but high enough that I think it's going to really lead to some serious momentum carrying over into next week. The daily charts here are looking very strong. We are resting on we are testing our upper Bollinger Band here. I think we are continuing to climb against that, or up along that one for quite some time. We do have our parabolic SAR underneath the candlesticks, very bullish, as well as most of our moving averages tipping up to follow along. We are above all moving averages so far, the 200-day being at 0.001, and that's significantly far down there. Like I mentioned earlier, volume is looking fantastic here. We are continuing to trade very heavily, far above what we were trading before. That's a very nice thing to see here. It means investors are still interested and still getting their fair share of fun with TDEY. MACD looking very nice. We crossed over the signal line and the zero line back in the middle of September, and we're continuing to climb up. Very bullish indeed. 15-day tricks looking fantastic, crossed over the signal line. Now, what I like the most here is that what's making TDEY a very long-term play is that our long-term tricks line here, the 30-day, just made the crossover of its signal line today as the market closed. That's an incredibly bullish indicator. Crossing over that line is a strong buy signal for a lot of investors. I think we could see that take shape over the weekend now that we have that confirmation. Slow stochastics looking good. We did consolidate a little bit. We were testing some very high numbers on that STO and slow STO. Yeah, sorry if I screwed that one up there. But like I said, we were testing some highs on that one. We did consolidate and come down to 82.24. I believe we did cross underneath our signal line just barely. Not to worry though, we are still in that very strong bullish region above the 80s. I think we can see a strong bounce off of this when we have the more traders come in on Monday. CCI 20-day looking very bullish. We are in 222.6 and tilted up. Stochastic RSI looking great. 14-day moving average is above that 0.5. We crossed over that not too long ago. That was another strong buy indicator for a lot of investors. We are in that sweet spot of 0.8 and 0.5. And I'd like to see that carry on here. I really like the checking money flow right now as well. It's all above the zero. It's at 0.161 currently, coming down a little bit of a consolidation zone here as well. That's okay. I think we are going to stay above that zero without much of an issue. We haven't been underneath it for that long of a period of time, and it was a long time ago. I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. ADX 14-day looking fantastic as well. Very strongly diverged, a positive and negative DIR, and we have a very strong ADX line itself at 26.7. If I am correct, we just crossed over the the points on the chart where the ADX is really becoming relevant here. This is a strong uptrend that is solidifying, and we should see that carry over into next week. PVO is at 37.416. Like everything else, it is consolidating just a little bit here. I think that's a very nice move for the stock. Coming back down, it was testing a little bit of a high there, but coming down off of this is going to add to the base. It's going to add some more support to it, and it's going to carry it up even further. Money flow index is 86.79 in the bullish region. We are above that 80, and I'm liking what I see. Accumulation distribution has been climbing very consistently for quite some time. Back since the middle of April, we have seen this really start to pick up here. Investors have been holding on for a very long time and very dramatically. which is why I'm not too surprised to see a little bit of a decrease in our accumulation. I think that's actually going to be something that's really going to help us in the long run. We have been holding on to it for a while, so a couple investors are starting to make a little bit of money off their trades, but hopefully with that money they're going to turn it right back into TDEY, because everything else is looking so well on this chart. I'm really liking what I see, and I hope you guys are too. If you want any more information, please check out the website www.pennystockwhispers.com. You can also find a lot of what else is going on, and really subscribe to that website. Find us on all the forum boards. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good afternoon.